The next data type which we are going to discuss in Python is tuples. Now tuple is a collection which is unchangeable, or we can say immutable. That means in Python tuples are immutable in nature. And it is ordered, and the values can be assessed using index value like we did in list. So you can assess with the help of index values like we did in lists also. A tuple can have duplicate values also, and to declare a tuple we use the round bracket or parenthesis. That means if I want to declare a tuple, let's say tuple, you can give it any name, T, A, B, anything you can give, and then you have to give the values in parenthesis or round brackets, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. Unlike list where we use square brackets, in tuples we use round brackets. Now if you want to count that any particular element, if it is repeated, let's say here also I insert another element in the tuple and give it again 30. So if you want to count the number of elements also and to see that how many times the particular element, if it is repeated or not, then you can use the count method. So firstly what you're going to do is you're going to write here tuple, and then you have to write count, tuple dot count, and then you have to fetch the count of which item. So if you're fetching for 30, then it will display you 2, that this particular item is twice mentioned. The output will be 2, that it occurs 2 times in this particular tuple, or else the count function will return the total count, which is the items present in the tuple. Now if you want to find the index of any particular element, then you have to write tuple dot index and write the particular element which index you want to find. Let's say 20 if I write, then it will return me the index, that is 1, that it is present as the first index 20. Since tuple is unchangeable, once you have declared it, there may not be any operations you can perform on a tuple. But the bright side is using a tuple, that you can store the values in tuple which you do not want to change while working on a project. Although you will be able to assess the values, but there will be no change that has to be made. That means there will be no change that is immutable in nature. The functions in tuples also are quite similar to that of list, that is replacing, adding, assessing. If you want to add 2 tuples, how can you do that? For example, this is a tuple which we have declared. Next, if I want to declare another tuple, let's say tuple 1 is equals to, and you give the values. Let's say if you give A, B, C, and these 2 tuples you want to add and store it in one another tuple, then you have to write a T equals to tuple plus tuple 1 and print T. So this is how it can be done for printing the values also. And slicing in tuple, that means fetching the value from any particular index if you want to fetch, then also you can do with the help of mentioning the index of which you want to fetch. Let's say if you want to fetch from this particular tuple, that is tuple, and if you want to fetch the index from 0, that at 0th position which element is there, then you have to simply write here 0 and enclose this hole in the print statement. So it will return you that 10 is there at the 0th place. So the operations are quite similar to lists only. You can delete a particular tuple also by just writing the simple statement del tuple. And after that, if you want to print this particular tuple again, if you do this, that print tuple, if you write this particular statement, then it will show you an error, because tuples are immutable, and this is the reason for the error, that it is deleted, now it cannot be displayed. That is, it's immutable. Once you have deleted, you cannot change any particular values. So this is a very basic thing which can be done on tuple, and basic tuple functions and methods are as same as we have done in the lists. So now let us execute a few functions so that we can get a clear picture about tuple. So firstly, here I'm going to declare a tuple, and we use the round brackets for declaring a tuple, and I'm giving the values as 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to print this tuple. As I execute this particular set, then it is going to return me here that the values which are there in the tuple is this. This is how you can print the particular values. Next what we have done is, if I want to fetch the count, that how many times a particular tuple or any element of the tuple if repeated is there. So let's say we repeat 20 again here, and we want to print tuple dot count, and I'm writing here of 20. As I execute this particular set, here you can see this particular cell, when executed, it prints 2. That means count of 20 is twice there in this particular tuple. Now if I want to find the index, then how can I do that? For example, if I want to find the index of the 20, and as I execute this cell again, it prints me that first index. At the first index it is there. It is also there at the last index of this particular tuple, but as we have duplicated the value, that's why it is giving us, returning us the first occurrence of the 20, that it is on the first index. Next also, what we have studied, that we can add 2 tuples also. So how can I do that? Let me change this from here, and I'm initializing again a tuple, that is tuple 1, and the values which I am giving here, let me give string values in this particular tuple. And if I give the values as A, then I give the value as B, and C. So these are the values which I am giving in the tuple, that there is A, B, I missed, yes, now it's correct, A, B and C. These are the 2 values which I am giving in the first tuple and in the second tuple, that is tuple 1. And now I'm going to add both the tuples. If I want to add these 2 tuples, then how can I do that? I will initialize another tuple, and there I'm going to write that tuple plus tuple 1, and then what we have to do is, we have to simply print this result tuple, that is T. And as I execute this particular set, here you can see that first tuple, and then it is actually appended, or we say added, to the second tuple, and the values are printed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and we have also declared another value 20, and then it is A, B and C, all the values are added in this particular tuple. Also, we have discussed a few, that how can we fetch from a particular index of a tuple, or we say that slicing can be done from the particular tuple. So for that, we have to just give the index and print it. So let's do that also. Next, if I just mention like this only, slicing in tuple, that I'm not giving the starting index, I'm just giving the end, then let's see how it executes. So it returns from start, that is 10, 20 and 30. That means it excludes this particular value, and 0, 1 and 2, second index subtotal value, it returns. Other functions are quite simple as the list which we have done. The same functions are there in tuple. And for the next data type, we will discuss in upcoming video.